Every year, more than 500,000 people are diagnosed with bladder cancer, and more than 212,000 die because of this disease throughout the world. There are some behaviors and exposures that can increase your risk for developing bladder cancer. These include smoking, using opium, exposure to arsenic and some certain chemicals in dye, rubber, and paint industry, and some parasitic infections. Smoking remains the biggest risk factor for bladder cancer that is thought to cause up to half of all bladder cancer cases. In most cases, blood in urine is the first sign of bladder cancer, which may cause urine to appear bright red or cola-colored, or it might be too small that can only be detected in a urine test. Less common symptoms include frequent urination, painful urination, and back pain. However, all these symptoms are more common in benign conditions like urinary infections and stones. Yet it is important to consult your doctor if you have these symptoms. If bladder cancer is suspected, you will be offered a cystoscopy to look at the inside of your bladder using a thin tube equipped with a camera. You may also be offered the urine cytology, CT scan, or MRI scan. All these modalities require expert specialists and equipped centers, which make bladder cancer one of the most challenging and expensive cancers to diagnose.
For all these reasons, we need more research on bladder cancer biomarkers. But what is actually a biomarker? A biomarker is a small molecule that captures what is happening in your body at a given time. So because urine is in direct contact with a bladder tumor, it represents a great potential source of biomarkers that could indicate the presence of the cancer. And there is a lot of research on promising urine biomarkers that could profoundly change the way bladder cancer is currently detected or clinically monitored. One of them are TERT promoter mutations. These mutations are present in the DNA molecules of bladder tumors at a frequency of up to 80% of patients. In bladder cancer patients, tumor cells can desquamate into the urine, and the molecule from the tumor can be isolated from the urine. At IARC, we have established methods to extract DNA from the urine and measure the presence of these TERT promoter mutations. For example, the detection of the blue droplets in this figure shows the presence of the TERT promoter mutation in the urine sample of a patient with bladder cancer. In collaboration with the urology department of the Protestant Clinic of Lyon, we conducted a first study where we recruited 100 patients with bladder cancer and 100 patients without any sign of bladder cancer. Our biomarker, TERT promoter mutation, could be detected in urine of 87% of patients with bladder cancer and were absent in 95% of subjects without the disease.
With these encouraging results, we ask whether this biomarker can be used to detect bladder cancer at its early stages when the patient might not have any symptoms. To answer this question, we collaborated with scientists from the Tehran University of Medical Sciences in Iran and used the urine samples that were collected more than 12 years ago from participants of the Golestan cohort study who were symptom-free at the time of urine collection and have been followed since then to record their health status. We tested this biomarker in the urine samples from 30 participants who developed bladder cancer from 1 to 10 years after urine collection and 101 healthy individuals who remained cancer-free for the same duration. Among participants who developed bladder cancer, we were able to detect this biomarker in 1 out of every 2 individuals up to 10 years before their clinical diagnosis of cancer. Importantly, we could not detect this biomarker in the urine from any healthy individual who remained cancer-free in this study.
This study, evaluating the presence of the biomarker in urine samples many years prior to bladder cancer diagnosis, is the first of this kind. But there are still many steps before the biomarker could be used in routine clinical practice. We need to validate the robustness of the biomarker and replicate our findings in large studies that will take place in Bangladesh, Russia, Germany, Malawi, and the United States. We also plan to undertake screening studies in France and Iran, where we could assess whether TERT promoter mutation test could be used as a primary screening tool to detect bladder cancer in urine sample of high-risk populations, such as in smokers and individuals exposed to certain chemicals at work. Finally, we also think that our urinary biomarker could be very useful to monitor bladder cancer recurrence in patients under surveillance after initial treatment. We are now following the patient enrolled in the French study to answer these questions. On the occasion of Bladder Cancer Awareness Month, we really hope that our research team could soon provide further evidence of the clinical utility of our urine biomarker, for which a simple, non-invasive test could potentially lead to a significant improvement in the early detection and management of bladder cancer, eventually benefiting to patients and healthcare systems.